This video is going to show you how to use the Google MyMap function and what we're looking for that final map that you're going to put in your final draft. So I have a map here that I've already started. The first thing that I did was look at the area that I wanted to conserve, right? And I took a small park here, right? And I know that I need to connect it to a much larger park, which in this case is Tualatin Hills Nature Park over here to the left. So what I did is I kind of looked at some natural pathways that connected those two parks. And so I decided to restore some of that land and use some of those natural waterways that exist to do this. So I am going to go through Nike World Headquarters. And so I'm just going to show you a few different things and tools that you can use to draw this map. So the first thing is your point. So you're going to say add marker. And once you do that, you just click on where you want that marker to be, and it will add the beginning of your bridge or the beginning of your corridor, right? And so I labeled that point 1, beginning of bridge. I don't even need the point 1. Okay, so this then tells me on the side here as I look that this is the beginning of my bridge, and it tells me the exact coordinates if I ever want that. And then from there, I used the line tool. So if you say draw a line, you go add line or shape. And so all I did was I just drew lines. I'll show you how to do that in a second. But the helpful thing is that each segment then tells you how long that segment is. And so to make our lives easier in the future when we have to know how much this costs and how long the whole thing is, I edit my title up here to say what it is and how long that segment is, right? So this is bridge segment 1, and it's 0.356 miles. So you just click that edit button, and you go bridge segment 1. So I'll show you how to do that over here. Okay, not everything that I do is going to be a bridge. As I look through here, right? This part doesn't really need to be a bridge. This is next to a jogging trail, so it's probably already forested, but maybe it's land that I need to restore, right? So instead of a bridge, right, I'm going to go, so right after this section right here is underpass 2, right? I have underpass 3 over here because I just deleted some to show you guys how to work this. So what I'm going to do is zoom in, and instead of doing a line, I'm going to use that same tool, add a line or shape. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to draw, oops, delete. I'm going to draw a rectangle and connect it, and it labels it polygon 9. So I'm going to label this land to be restored. And then I need to see it's 0.075 acres. So you want the acres. So what you're going to do is 0.075 acres. Okay, save. Right, so now that pops up right here. So I'm going to put it right under underpass 2 because that's where it is in my underpass 2 is here. Land to be restored here. And then I have another street. So I'm going to use another underpass under this street since it looks like the creek goes under there already. So we're going to use the line tool, connect from that land to be restored across, and then you double click to end it. So this is another underpass, and it is 30 feet long. So underpass, 30 feet. Okay, and then I have one more section that I need to, two more sections that I need to build. This looks like it is in some parking lots, right? I'm not seeing a whole bunch of, right, a parking lot here. So this is probably going to be a bridge. So add line or shape, and I'm going to connect this underpass to right there, and then I'm going to double click and it will save. So here is bridge segment 5. It is 775 feet long. Oops. Okay, move that up. Move this up. Okay, I have one more underpass. Oh, it looks like now that I've zoomed in, it looks like it didn't. Oh, no, it did go far enough. It's just hiding right there, right? Because there's the end of it. It's just my computer is not showing it all. Okay, so the last thing I need to do is connect this last underpass all the way to this big park, and it looks like this is all parking lot. It doesn't really look like there's a whole lot of natural space that I can just conserve. So we're going to do one more bridge from the end of this to this final dot. You double click, bridge segment 6 is 0.269 miles. 0.269 miles. Okay, so then at the very end, after I've made all of those decisions about what is a underpass, what is an overpass, what is land that needs to be restored, and I've done all of that, I have my whole conservation project right here with how much space it takes up, right? How many acres those lands are that I'm restoring, how many miles or feet of bridge or overpass or underpass that I need to build. And it's all ready for me for when I do my calculations at the end. Now that it's done, I can zoom back out until I see the whole corridor, and then I can take a screenshot of this corridor and put that in my project.